Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. That is Ken Shaving and BSing, your Big Shave Best champion, as always. This morning, got a double down viewer request shave from good brother Rudy. Emailed me. We're gonna finish the shave with the Crown King Sacre Bleu Ice Monsoon. So it's Crown King's homage to Aqua Velva, which I have the Williams from Europe or wherever bought the overseas version coming in an order to compare it to. It'll be arriving today, actually. And the razor is the OneBlade Core. Friend Vincenzo in New York asked me, do I have one? He says he's got one coming. He wanted to see its use and particularly the blade loading. So I'll be happy to highlight that because lesson learned from the original one. This is the second one. If you've seen, I've done two videos in the past with the original and then the revamped one where they added the support structure in the head. I don't think you can see, well, you can sort of see if you get just right. But there's some support teeth in the head there. That's just like the Genesis or the stainless version. Okay, so soap is just going to be Haslinger, the sheep milk. And I've got some, through my pure filter, I've got water off the tap to see if I can make the soap actually come up better than, because I got this limestone aquifer hard water and it's just brutal. It's going to be just the BC silver tip brush since it's handy. Wet the face. Little prep, although with this one I really don't need it as much, but quick smear. So, game last night was good. It's exciting all the way through, back and forth. Defensive play came up clutch late, which is, great for Philly. Couldn't root for Philly because being a Cowboys fan, so, But I'm happy for Nick Foles in particular because he got such a raw deal under Chip Kelly that it was sad what was happening to his career, because in 2013 2013 he had such a huge season under Chip Kelly, yet they still didn't want to stick with him, and and here he is, having such a great game. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that shredded his Haslinger into a wider container, so. I got the little travel container and I ordered honey from West Coast Shaving. So I have coconut, honey, and sheep's milk. All right. So I'm going to get, well, before I lather this, let's talk about loading the blade. So feather blade, FHS 10, feather high stainless 10. As such. So since this is a plastic construction, I learned with the first one, don't push this blade in too far too fast, because you can possibly cut through the little restrictor cut. So if you're used to a gem, see where my finger is, there's two of them. So you take it, now you have to, it doesn't go slickly in, it's a little fidgety. So they claim that there's a little float in there that's supposed to give you kind of a more natural feel. I don't know about that. Let's see, it goes in. It doesn't quite click like the Genesis, but you get a firm little, and there's less back and forth float this time versus the original, so it doesn't wiggle as much back and forth. So it fits more firmly than a previous. And of course you can back it out like that. So one more time. I'm going to do it kind of forward here. Line it up, gently in, get kind of a soft click, very muted, but don't push, then it should be in. So run this warm water, get it warmed up. Alright, let's see what we can do with this lather here. So this is through the pure tap. It doesn't really soften the water, but it does take out a lot of I also, technically, I wanted to see the Patriots win so they could shut up Pittsburgh. So they can't say, oh, we're the only one with 6 rings. A little more, see if we can. I read last week because somebody said Haslinger is going vegan, so they're not going to do like the sheep's milk anymore. Oh Lord, that's a travesty because this is just fantastic soap. Yeah, maybe there's something to use in my tap here because these are good suds. Using my pure filter to get water. Yeah, it looks like my buddy Chris in Canada, yeah, he said get some bottled water. I was like, well, maybe I'll use my pure tap. I mean, I have a jug of distilled water I got from when I took my coffee maker to work we were doing a breakfast thing. Instead of drinking swill that isn't, that's already ground. I took whole bean and have a grind and brew coffee maker. Now I will say with the OneBlade core, it's a mild shave. I've only used this one once. I used the original. Did not care for it. Took advantage of their offer for the reboot or the revamp to get the V2 here. And the V2 was a marked improvement. You see I'm really whipping around because it's super comfortable. Of course, it's helped that Haslinger is just super slick. But I did just cruise through this first pass. I just wipe off the little excess soap with the towel there. Yeah, I made a thing of Texas queso. Since we're here, quick, easy queso recipe that keeps the cheese from gumming up too quickly in the crock pot once it's melted. Take a block of Velveeta, cube it up. Can of Rotel tomatoes, whatever spice you want. I just grab the mild 9 times out of 10. Or whatever spiced tomato, diced tomato and peppers you want. Rotel is just usually the brand name we use in Texas in particular. Throw that in with a can of cream of mushroom soup. You're like, what? Cream of mushroom soup? Yeah, can of cream of mushroom soup. You don't notice a flavor at all. And what it does is that kind of helps the cheese, once you turn it to keep it warm after you turn it down from high. Or if you do it slow, you can put it on low and take more hours, but you don't need a lot of time. You really need a couple hours at most just to really melt it down and get it ready, then turn it on warm for the rest of the evening. And while that's melting, what you do is, if you want to use a meat option, you can use ground hamburger. I actually, a lot of us use just regular breakfast sausage, not maple, not sage, just regular, you know, a chub of breakfast sausage. You just throw it in the frying pan, break it up, you know, like it's ground, just, you know, break it up with your spatula or whatever, cook it up, and then once that's ready, throw it in the crock pot and let it go on with the cheese. And you got a bowl of you got a thing of Texas queso there. That's not gonna get that skin on top and, you know, cook up around the sides and get caked. All right. Well, the shave is better than I anticipated. Wow, okay. Obviously techniques improved, soap was good. Because this is better than the last shave when I used this thing. I gotta clean up the blackbird today because I'm meeting John Gilmore to return it to him. He's gonna loan me a gorilla. I'm like, all right. He says it's mild, but great shaver. I never used anything Wolfman. But to use it a few times for daily shaves, if it's mild enough like that, definitely I want to try it out. I got a couple things coming today in the mail. So I would say using for that first level of lather, using a bowl of water through my pure filter was the right idea. Thank you, Chris. You can get DFS. I'm getting DFS with this, from what I can tell so far. I'm flinging a little lather here because of the way I'm moving around. But 17 minutes, I'm cruising through this shave. With the feedback the loudest, you know you got the against the grain direction right. Okay, let's rinse. Get the brush rinsed out. Haslinger is pretty much scentless. This one is the sheep's milk, so you can pair anything you want with it. If you want an unscented, high-quality soap, get a Haslinger sheep's milk. All right, let's test the almost none. Minimal feedback, because I just dragged a blade on my face. Minimal feedback. Comfortable shave. Wow. Better than my revamped shave once I first got it. It's one of my highest viewed videos, 1,000-something views. You see I went quickly on DFS for sure. For those new people, that's a damn fine shave. Minimal irritation feedback from the alum block, which is fantastic. There's witch hazel here. Let that dry down a little. All right, and our scent today, Sacre Bleu Ice Monsoon. It's a mentholated Aqua Velva homage from Crown King. And today, after work, I'll be able to compare it to the closest to the real thing we can still get out in the world. And for a little moisture, kind of apropos, the Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1 Balm, just to put something back in. All right, well, highly impressed with the core this time. That's only my third shave using a plastic version, and second time using this particular, the V2, let's call it, of the core. I'm very happy. Yeah, good job. Very comfortable. Actually got pretty good on my neck. Not bad at all. All right, kids, that was it. V2, that's the V2 core of the OneBlade, and just some good old Haslinger, Crown King, Sacre Bleu Ice Monsoon aftershave, and a little sensitive 5-in-1 balm from Aqua Velva. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Enjoy your Monday. If you overdid it last night, hope you feel better soon. Stay safe, drive safe, watch out for school and school buses. Don't drink and drive. And cheers, and I will see you maybe not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, for the next shave, and I will see you then. Bye.